Well, if you ever watched an episode of the series and thought, I wonder what it would be like if they made this 4 times longer, gave it a much bigger budget, and half-assed the story, then this movie is for you. I definitely won't call myself a brony, but I've seen plenty of episodes, and my daughter loves the show. And it's bizarre that this movie feels so much more hollow and isolated than the show. Ponyville is attacked by the Storm King, Liv Schreiber, and with the help of his second-in-command, Tempest, Emily Blunt, the 6 main characters flee and attempt to find allies that will help them defeat this foe. We follow the 6 leads on this adventure, but their characters that are very distinguished and defined on the series are muted here. Rainbow Dash and Applejack, both played by Ashleigh Ball, and Rarity, played by Tabitha St. Germain, all get one brief character moment and that's it. Pinkie Pie, voiced by Andrea Libman, and Twilight Sparkle, voiced by Tara Strong, have a fair bit to do, and Fluttershy, also voiced by Andrea Libman, well, she gets nothing. You could cut her from the movie and have it bear no impact on the story. Actually, you can cut everyone but Pinkie Pie and Twilight Sparkle and have the same story. The whole TV series is about this friendship, but the movie opts to ignore most of the key friendships in the series. And let's look at the villains. In the series, easily one of the best villains is Discord.
Well, some pony broke the no wings, no magic rule. Game's over, my little ponies.
Voiced wonderfully by John Delancey, essentially reprising Q from Star Trek The Next Generation.
Au contraire, mon capitaine! He's back!
We also got Nightmare Moon and the Changelings, all of which are far better villains than the bumbling Storm King. Discord is a very silly villain, but he still has menace, while the Storm King is silly, but without the menace. How does a character like that build an army and invade with no warning? I get doing a new villain, but shouldn't this villain feel like more of a threat than usual? As it is, he feels like a lesser threat than the 6 have already beaten dozens of times before. If you're thinking I'm not a fan and this isn't a movie made for me, and this is a movie actually made for fans, my 9-year-old daughter, who loves the series, spent a fair bit of time complaining about how the movie took elements from the series and squandered them. She seemed a heartbeat away from screaming betrayal. And if the movie can't satisfy non-fans or fans, who was it possibly made for?
Hey, if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And if you really love this video, consider visiting my Patreon page.